NCAA football has fallen into the same trap as its real-life counterpart. We desperately hope that the hours we spend glued to the television each Saturday will give us something unexpected. But when the season finally ends, we have to watch yet another SEC team hoist a trophy. The same scenario unfolds whenever EA Sports releases a new version of NCAA football. A bullet point list of features makes you think there's going to be something new and exciting, but once you tear off the shrink wrap, you realize it's the same old game one more time.
The reason why it's so crucial to be able to run effectively like this is it keeps the defense guessing. They have no idea whether you're passing or running.
NCAA Football 14 has fallen back on a trend that has infected this industry for the better part of a decade. Your dynasty coach earns experience points for your on-field accomplishments. Scoring a touchdown or forcing a turnover fills up a progress bar. And once you reach a new level, you unlock special powers on a skill tree. Although this does reward you for playing well, it feels like an exploitative way to keep you invested. Role-playing elements have been tossed into every genre, and their inelegant implementation in NCAA Football 14 feels like just another developer jumping on the bandwagon. Still, at least this experience system is new. The majority of NCAA football feels just like last year's edition. There are tweaks to the physics just like every version. And though the big hits have serious weight, players still bounce weirdly off each other, especially at the line of scrimmage. It's a fun, though uninspired brand of football that does little to enliven the tired action. On the recruiting front, things have been torn down from previous years. No longer do you convince prospects to join your program through extensive interviews. While those discussions could be easily manipulated, they added personality to the endeavor. Now you sink points into recruits who strike your fancy and invite them to tour your facility, but there's no life to this process. Recruiting was always just a dull, menu-driven experience, but now it lacks any humanity. Even with a few hiccups, NCAA football is still a strong entry in the amateur sports field. Further attention has been spent on the option offense, and it's mighty fun tossing the ball to a running back just as your quarterback gets rocked. And head-to-head matches are as intense as ever. Just because you played this before doesn't destroy the thrill of pulling out a last-second victory over your buddy. NCAA football has been treading water for years. The few changes from last year actually serve as a step back. There's no reason to clutter up the coaching system with needless experience points or strip out the personality of recruiting. Once you get on the field, it's still fun to smash your rivals, but there's little good in NCAA Football 14 that you couldn't already experience in last year's game.